First chapter booster box. Let's get into it. Well, y'all, we did it. We crossed an extremely fun milestone together, crossing 5,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you all so much again. The overwhelming love, support. Y'all have just really had our backs from the beginning. And it's been so much fun getting to grow the channel with y'all. And we're hoping that this is just the start of something really special for all of us together. So, with that being said, crossing that very fun milestone means we get to do a very, very fun and special video. So, for today's video, we get to open a first chapter booster box, and I'm sure y'all looking forward to that. But not as much as I'm sure y'all looking forward to the giveaway for today's episode. As promised, for passing 5,000 subscribers, we will be giving away this sealed booster box of the first chapter, and we'll be giving it away to one of you. Just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure to go check the video that is linked down below in the description for any other details that you might need. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna gently set the much nicer and much more like sealed, because remember, there's not like wrapping in it, you know, right? They didn't get to the saran wrap, you know, it's just like the rip strip, right? I'm gonna put that over there to the side for one of y'all, and we're gonna open this one that's got, you know, it's kind of, you know, poking out a little bit at us right now, right? That feels like the one that makes the most sense to open. I'm gonna do that. Gotta tell you, pretty proud of myself for doing the rip strip, you know, like without absolutely destroying it. Usually takes me a couple of cracks, a couple of rips with the, what do you call it, with the rip strip. I usually don't do that so well. Man, I tell you what, bless them for getting rid of the tape on the side. I mean, bro, these were always so difficult to open, man. Okay. We did that. Let's get rid of this very dangerous object, and let's get cracking here, and let's have a little bit of fun. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what hopefully will be a super fun, super exciting opening, and just a celebration box, just a little bit of a celly box together. Look, right now with first chapter booster boxes, I gotta tell you, let's enjoy this, okay, because this doesn't happen very often. Okay, we got Hans into Jasmine into Shield of Virtue. It's so weird to see the cards not fully cold foiled up. Like, that is so weird, bro. Anyway, let's enjoy these packs, because I gotta tell you, man, like, these... I don't know when we're gonna be doing this next. Look, I'm sure I'll come up with some random thing to do again. Who knows? Maybe at 10,000 subscribers we'll do this all over again. But and honestly, I would be lying if I said I hadn't thought about doing that. But the thing is like the first chapter boxes are actually, ooh, Fishbone Quill, it's a good card. The first chapter, Rockstar Stitch, man, like, but now it's in Fable. It's okay, it's all right, it's okay. Focus. The first chapter booster boxes, it's interesting. They're in some ways, it's like, man, super expensive box. Like, what are you doing opening this? Like, why are we doing? But at the same time, also pretty good value for what the first chapter booster box has been. Maximus. In the past, I mean, this box, be honest, I probably should have looked up the price of this before we actually got this recording ripping, but I'm pretty sure at time of this recording, I mean, I think the highs of the box were like around like mid 400s, low to mid 400s. Now, I mean, this box, man, like, I think this box is going for like 250, 260 right now. So it is good value right now, but on the flip side, someone like myself, who's a psycho, who's opening it up, right? I mean, like, for the time right now, it's Enchanted or bust. Like, it really is. Like, now, I'm taking a different tact with this, okay? Mickey Mouse. Ooh, beautiful Maleficent. Love to see that. Gosh, okay. This is a perfect card for what I was just going to describe. So, the angle, the mental strategy that I have in my head right now is, okay, like, of course, yeah, let's pull the Enchanted. That'd be sick. But if that doesn't happen, let's pull something that I don't have. Now, I've opened quite a bit of first chapter on the channel and off the channel, but at the same time, like, this is a perfect card. I do not have this in cold foil. I have never pulled Monstrous Dragon in cold foil for first chapter. So, like, let's do that. And also, I'm pretty sure Monstrous Dragon and probably Elsa SOW and maybe Hades are probably your cards where, like, if you yank those, you're at least getting some value back. Now, the last time we opened first chapter together, we did pull Hades. I think we pulled Hades, which was kind of sick. But yeah, that's kind of the point. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what magic. Ooh, Maui, very nice. So yeah, I mean, let's pull something that we haven't pulled before, right? Like, let's not make it like a boom or bust situation here, because look, I'm good. Like, I'll tell you what, I've always considered myself a glass half full guy. I'm a glass half full guy. I'm Mr. Positivity around here. But at the same time, like, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, we're probably going to lose value on this box. I mean, it's just probably going to happen. So for those of you at home that might be thinking, man, like maybe I should shoot my shot on, on the first chapter box. Just okay. If you do that, that's awesome. Just be prepared. Perfect. I always love to say be prepared, and then I think about the fact that we'll probably pull that card in this box. But for real, be prepared to be let down. And I'm not trying to be negative because I'm Mr. Positive, but just mentally prepare yourself for if that happens, because truly, it's either one or the other, man. Like like you are either hitting that enchanted or you're gonna lose a lot of money on that box. Now, if you're okay with that and you want to have the fun of getting to say like, hey, I opened a first chapter, box. That's awesome. That pack was brutal. Then that's awesome. But just make sure, let's have our mental strategy going in, okay? But anyway, pretty sure Monstrous Dragon is like, gosh, 40, 35, 40 bucks. Elsa probably the same. That's what we're looking for, right? So let's see if we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Captain Hook. Let's see if we can do that. See what we can make happen there. But it's also interesting that we are, I mean, like I didn't know when this video would be happening, but at the same time, geez, that was brutal. But at the same time, it is nice to take like a little bit of a break from Fabled. I mean, believe me, we're gonna be right back. Like I'm not gonna foreshadow. Like we'll be opening up more Fabled on Thursday. But it is nice to do like take a little break and kind of love this Maleficent. Every time I open first chapter, I always forget, man, I should have thrown my Maleficent mat down there for this. I always forget about that. It's hard to remember stuff like that. Maui Hero to All. This might still be an okay card. I don't know though. Like, I don't know. It's been a minute. I'm guessing now. I'm guessing probably not. There was a time though that card, especially in cold foil, would definitely net you something, right? So like that was nice. But again, we're living in different times now. I mean, we're living in that rotation life right now. So we'll just have to see if that's something. It might be. It might be a couple bucks. We'll see. I'm sure it's something, but definitely probably not what it used to be. Scar into beautiful take into Mickey Mouse. All right, legendary number 2. So much easier to track the like what you're doing like with the first chapter. I do think though that like long term. Like, I do think that some of these cards, like gosh, man, I forgot how, like, absolutely brutal these packs were. Like, I remember really struggling back in the day with, like, first chapter and Floodborn. But anyway, these cards, I want to say, realistically, I do think there'll come a time where the cold foils will start to net you something, like, a little bit more. I just feel like we haven't, like, the market hasn't really... And just like the world hasn't really like the hobby hasn't really sort of come to grips with like it's gonna go out of print. They're gonna stop making it. They haven't really started caring about that yet. It's still accessible. A pack is like 15 bucks still. It's not like 50 or anything like that, right? Like as you start seeing these booster boxes go up and like a box becomes double, triple the price that it is now, I think you're gonna find that Ariel into Magic Mirror. Into Mickey Mouse. I think you're gonna find that like a cold foil Rockstar Stitch or like definitely the legendaries in cold foil just from like a ratio perspective, I do think you're gonna find that they're gonna start to pop a little bit. They almost have to. It's just something that they're not making any more of. It's the first ever. I think we'll see that eventually, but still for right now, as it sits, there's one path to success, and that's it. Like so. You need to pull it. I mean, you really do. It's just kind of what it is. It's where it's at. And hey, we'll see. If not myself, maybe one of you. Because I'll tell you what, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever pulled an enchanted out of a booster box. I've pulled 2 out of blisters, but I don't think I've ever pulled one out of a booster box. And I've probably opened, gosh, I don't know, Iago, Hercules. I've probably opened, I don't know, maybe like 6, 7, something like that. I don't know. I'd have to go back and think about it. The amount of first chapter, we do open quite a bit. Like, I mean, I'd say we open a fair amount, you know, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's hard, right? Because, like, I mean, especially nowadays, like, we're definitely not opening as much of it anymore. And I mean, at the same time, like, it's hard to do it in bulk, right? Like, I mean, think about like the amount of Fabled we're going to open together. Now, granted, Fabled is probably the second most it almost has to be the second most expensive set right now, sitting at like 170-ish, something like that. First chapter 250, Fabled 170, probably Floodborne is sitting somewhere in there, like at 140, 50. I don't even know what Floodborne's at right now. For all I know, Floodborne is jockeying with Fabled. I haven't really checked the price of a Floodborne box in a minute, but ooh, Super Stitch. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I'm talking about right here. So, like, this is a card that I could see one day being like a pretty solid card. Like, because it's hard to, you know, it's a super. Supers are a little harder to pull. It's a super cold foil. It is Rockstar Stitch. That's like a very, like, that's just a very meaningful Lorcana character. It just, I think it's, and obviously Disney character, but like Rockstar Stitch, not just like Stitch himself, like Rockstar Stitch. Very meaningful card, you know, obviously first ever set championship promo and stuff like that. Like, I do, and also that's a D23. You know, I think you could see a card like that do something. Now, granted, as I'm saying that out loud, because there is a Rockstar Stitch, because there is a D23 Stitch, maybe that's not the best example. I don't know, but who knows? It could also be that it's like, yeah, people just love Rockstar Stitch, and if you have, you know, if there's a Rockstar Stitch that's like hard to get your hands on right now, something like that, or like that, which would obviously be a first chapter Rockstar Stitch in cold foil. Maybe, I don't know, it's possible. But yeah, I mean, what's another good example of a? Gosh, I don't know. Okay, well, I mean, Elsa, the Elsa Spirit of Winter Legendary, definitely the Maleficent Monstrous Dragon. But again, that's also a D23 promo. Gosh. The more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm kind of like trying to think of a good idea of like a kind of a unique standalone card. But like so many of them were made into the D23s, and they have enchanteds like our boy right here. That's I was thinking about Carefree Surfer, but he's an enchanted. Hopefully we pull him here momentarily. But yeah, like that's like, it's hard to. Anyway, I really do think that the cold foils, especially legendary cold foils, are going to be worth something long term in first chapter. They almost have to be. They're hard to pull. Or harder to pull. The ratios, you get a handful of them in a box. Once they start to be less and less and less mint copies, you know, we're gonna need the commodities to shrink a little bit, but it's there for us. It's possible. We can do it. Ooh, a nice rare white rabbits pocket watch. I don't know, probably like halfway through the box, 3 legendaries, something like that. Rolling along pretty good, I'd say. I don't know. I mean, I feel pretty good about it. Like, yeah, let's see what happens here. All right, Hey, the first of many Hey prints that they've decided to give that wonderful character. Cheshire Cat smiling at me like he knows something. Cruella, speaking of D23 promos, into Aurora, into Befuddle. Yeah, we've definitely ran the gauntlet here on what D23. We obviously pulled the Elsa Snow Queen. So like what? I don't know what D23 promo hat? We pulled the Monstrous Dragon, we pulled the Stitch, probably pulled Captain Hook. I haven't really paid attention to. Ooh, the Robin Hood. I don't know that we pulled the Robin Hood. But once we've pulled that, I'm thinking we've pulled every D23 promo. Like the original D23 promos. The ones that are insanely expensive, not the second version. Into Coconut Basket. Although I do think the second version ones will end up being pretty darn good as well. It's just they printed a lot of them. They attacked. They went for it with that. Don't blame them. I mean, and it was cool to go to like a Disney Springs or something and see those like chilling in the back or whatever. Like that was cool. All right, here we go. You know what? Like let's just let it. Like let's just get in a flow here and let's just have it surprise us. Let's just have it pop right out at us. Beautiful aerial there. Mother Gothel into Mr. Smee. Like let's just have it just come out of absolutely nowhere on us. You know, just like smack us in the face. You know, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for. We want it. We want to see it. We want that kind of content. Dude, I can almost like tell. Look at that. Like, look at that. That is just disgusting. Like I can tell when it's gonna be like where the next like 8 seconds of my life are gonna be miserable on my fingers. But hey, yeah, it's good to get that little workout in. It's important. Make sure you don't get too soft. Cusco, Maximus. Mufasa. Alright. Have we pulled... I'm trying to think. Has it been 4 legendaries? Take Ha, Maleficent, Stitch, Carefree Surfer. This is always the part where I feel like I'm missing one. I did that a lot back in the day. I'd always be missing a legendary in there somewhere. You know what, though? We still got some room here. We got some room to do some magic. Still looking for, like, legendary cold foil if we don't pull an enchanted. I forget back in the day if you could pull both. Someone let me know in the comments if, like, you've opened a first chapter booster box and you've pulled a legendary cold foil and an enchanted. I know it's possible. Like, I think I've done it in Shimmering Skies. I'm pretty sure I did it. But yeah, first chapter, I'll just be honest with you, first chapter is too long ago for me to, we've opened a lot of packs since then. I'm an old soul when it comes to Lorcana packs at this point. I'm very seasoned. Be prepared. There we go. Great. And I don't mean seasoned like I'm a veteran. I mean like I'm an expert. I mean seasoned like I'm old and gray. You know, like yeah. We're aged up. Ooh, beautiful Tinkerbell Super Giant Fairy. Gosh, what an enchanted that would be to pull. Gosh, I didn't even think about that card. Oh my gosh, that'd be right up there with like all-time pull. That would be sick. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not a guarantee. It's not, I remember it's not a guarantee. Now, I will say, to pull a Rockstar Stitch Super and a Giant Tink Super, immediately my alarm bells are going off, if I'm just being real with you all, that like maybe we don't get either. We might not get a legendary cold foil or an enchanted. And if we didn't, hey, we had fun. But I do recall some boxes, not just with the first chapter, but I recall some boxes with like whatever, Floodborn and Ursula and like all of them, that like you pull some like really dope supers and you're like, oh, that was sweet too. And then you get through the box and you're kind of like, what was the big hit of that box? And it's more of like a high floor type box where you have like a lot of cards where it's like, ooh, that's a cool card, but like not one that's like a big, like a big banger or something like that, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, gotcha. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Sebastian, Jetsam, Genie, Goons, Mother Knows Best, Coconut Basket, Philip, Maurice. Ooh, it's like slow roll into an Ursula. Beautiful, beautiful to see her. Love to see her. What's behind her? Oh, very nice. Nice Hades. All right, I mean, we're getting down to it, y'all. I mean, hey, like I gotta tell you, we only got a few packs left here. So if something amazing is gonna happen, let's make that happen. Like let's not hold back now. Like let's attack. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. He's got a sword. We got Control Your Temper. We got Friends on the other side. I'm gonna slow roll these. I'm gonna have some fun with them. I'm just be real with you. When you can see the bottom of the box, that's when you know, like, hey, let's really like. Let's slow down for a minute. Let's make sure we appreciate what we have here. We have the Queen into Peter Pan. Well, it's getting to be that time. Getting to be that time where it would be nice to see something. 2 packs left. 2 packs of Destiny to pull Destiny. But our Destiny is going to come to us no matter what. Our destiny, it's predefined. It's already for us. It's already there for us. We're gonna walk right into it here. We have Anna. We have Sword of Truth. We go take Ha into a beautiful Elsa, and we will go Elsa into the last pack of the opening, which will be Elsa. Y'all, thank you so much again. It's been a super fun opening. Amazing to get to this point with y'all. Do all the things. Make sure to get involved. Get involved now, get involved long term, because there's going to be more. Everything. There's going to be more of everything, and hopefully it's just going to get bigger. Ideally, that's what I would like to do. Bigger, more. That's what we want. Dr. Facilier into LeFou, and the final card of an amazing first chapter booster box opening will be it will be Pongo. It was a fun opening, and y'all, appreciate getting to do it with you all. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's content, please feel free, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go get in the Discord, link is down in the description. Show us your polls from first chapter to Fabled. We wanna see all of them. We wanna celebrate you, lift you up, prop you up. You know we wanna do it. And until next time, we're eternally grateful for you all, and we'll see y'all on the other side. Peace out.